What's up, y'all? It's Josh, or Exalt Josh, in the clothing brand space, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you personally how to find $1 million connection manufacturers that you can use personally for your clothing brand. But first, I'd like to say this is actually a hoodie that is on sale with my personal clothing brand that I've made over 6 figures. I got some stock in the back if you guys see it. If you enjoy the split design, 420 GSM Sherpa fleece material on the inside, and that embroidery on the front. It's actually chenille embroidery. If you guys like the design and want to go cop one, head down to the link in the description and click on my personal clothing brand, and it will take you straight to my website where you can purchase one for the current sale price. So guys, in this video we're actually going to be going on to Alibaba looking for a sublimation mesh shorts manufacturer just in time for the summer that you guys can use, because I will be giving this manufacturer away at the end of this video, so stay tuned. So you're trying to figure out how to get that perfect manufacturer from Alibaba, because when you search up certain things like men's shorts, alright, you are going to be bombarded with a ton of listings from multiple different manufacturers, whether they are good or not. So I'm going to be telling you exactly how to find and how to communicate with these manufacturers so that you can get the perfect connection and find that $1 million quality manufacturer. Now, I personally own a 6-figure clothing brand, and finding manufacturers in the beginning was completely the most difficult thing I've ever done. Now, it took me truly about 1.5 years in order to find a good manufacturer that was actually worth using and working with. And in that time, it was all trial and error. I lost thousands and thousands of dollars on samples from manufacturers that did not know what they were doing. So you head over to Alibaba, you type in what you're looking to get made. There's actually 5 things that you want to be looking for when finding a manufacturer. The first thing is how many years they've been in business on Alibaba, whether they're verified or not, if they have clothing or garments in their business name, how many units they've sold on their specialty piece, and how well their reviews are. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to check trade assurance and verified supplier. Now, this is new, but you can also check verified pro supplier. In the past, it used to just be verified supplier. They added pro recently, and I think that's just verified suppliers that have 5+ years of experience. These ones, as long as they're verified, it doesn't matter the amount of time that they've been in the industry. The verified suppliers could be brand new as long as they get the right inspection and licensing in their factories to become verified on Alibaba. It is perfectly fine to use these, and in the past I've used multiple of these. Most of the big manufacturers that I've worked with, the $1 million connections, actually have 7+ years of experience. So after you check that, you are actually going to just be going through and looking at these listings. All right, so there's 2 different things when it comes to manufacturing on Alibaba. You can find the manufacturers that are doing wholesaling. So they basically have blank pieces, and what they are doing is actually taking those blank pieces, whether it's a t-shirt, a hoodie, and just using their machines and equipment or outsourcing it to other people to get your needs done. So say you want a logo embroidered on a t-shirt, right? And you go through a wholesaler. What they're going to do is they're going to offer you a certain type of blank and take that embroidery machine and embroider that logo that you sent them on that shirt. They are going to be blanks. Now, if you're using a real custom clothing manufacturer, for example, this hoodie that I did, I designed every single dimension of it, from the size of the hood to the arm sleeve lengths to the cuff openings. So when you have a real clothing manufacturer, they are going to make you design every inch of it and give them specific dimensions so they know exactly how to cut the fabric and stitch together your piece. So some things to look for on here are actually first going to be the amount of time that they've been in business, all right? So you come down here and they have 14 years on Alibaba and have 4.9 out of 5 stars with 293 ratings. So that is a pretty good average. So there's a possibility that this could be a good manufacturer. But don't just rely on the amount of time that they've been in business or their review rating. You're gonna go ahead and click on them and it is gonna pull up their company. Now you can see here typically their office, their manufacturing setup, where they get their fabrics, things like that. They typically have their certifications and licenses on their profile. So looking at some of the reviews, it looks like these people are more into the button up and designer shirts. So typically that wouldn't be a good manufacturer to work with if you're looking to design shorts. They may offer it, but if you look at their profile and see that their best selling is typically button up shirts or any other piece, now it strictly shows shirts on their products, all right, as well as showing their main categories up here. So since we are in the hunt for a men's shorts manufacturer, let's look a little better here. Custom, this is wholesale. We don't want a wholesaler, we want custom, complete custom. Low MOQ, summer printed elastic waist, quick dry plus. They got decent reviews. Shipping is included on that. That's actually surprising. When you get mesh shorts made, sublimation is the process of how they get the logos on. Basically, it's when they print off the materials. It's called sublimation. See, like I was saying before, you want to stay away from things that say blank or wholesale because those typically aren't custom made. So you're not going to have many options when you're getting manufacturing done, and it's not going to lead you to that $1 million connection with a proven manufacturer. I'm gonna look up mesh shorts manufacturer. Sometimes if you add manufacturer at the end of what you're looking for, it typically leads to better results. Another quick tip when searching for a manufacturer is if their business name says garments, or apparel, they typically are a full manufacturer, rather than if you see things like Trading Corp or Nature Outdoor Products or electronic commerce. Those are typically the people that do wholesaling and use blanks or outsource their products. Another thing you have to look at when you're searching for a manufacturer is the minimum order quantity, or MOQ, because if you're just starting out as a clothing brand, you're not going to have much revenue, and some of these manufacturers have 100-piece MOQ. Now typically these are going to be the manufacturers that are a little bit better, but there's nothing wrong with going with a manufacturer that has a little bit lower MOQ if the messaging is good, their past work is good, and if you go ahead and work with them, their samples are good. So we're going to be taking a closer look and seeing if one of these manufacturers is actually worth working with. So I found this. It seems like it's custom. They have 8 years on Alibaba. They have very good reviews. They are verified. So just like this, I think it meets my checklist of a good manufacturer, and it seems like they really specialize in the mesh shorts. So now we're going to go a little more in depth with this and take a look at picture reviews that they have and see what other people are getting made. Now that doesn't look too bad. It looks like they did do a custom woven label, and the sublimation doesn't look too bad. I'm not sure if it's just the picture or they didn't do double lining, but you can see through. I'd typically be against that, but it is black. It is a hard color to sublimate. Now these look absolutely fire. Those look really, really good. Royalty by Birth. These look really good as well. Good sublimation. They're definitely doing customizations because you can see these are different strings than what other people were using, and these look really good as well. Excellent manufacturer, will definitely use again. Now I've actually seen this brand online before on my Instagram, Introvert, so they're actually using this manufacturer, and it seems like they're doing very well making these pieces. Now I'm here to finally reveal the manufacturer that I'm giving away to you guys completely for free. The link will be in the description at the very bottom. Now I am not paid by this manufacturer at all, so please do your due diligence and message them and try and work with them rather than taking my advice for it. So the manufacturer is right here. Booker Sport Clothing Company. They meet all of the check marks that I said previously in this video. They got 8 years in business on Alibaba. They're a verified custom manufacturer. They have clothing/garments in their business name. They have a great review average, and they have sold quite a few units of this specific product. Now, just remember, this isn't the only product that they've done, so 2,300 units is actually pretty good. So yeah, guys, it's 2:25 in the morning. Currently editing this video right now, and I realized I never recorded an outro. Alright, y'all, I appreciate you watching the video. I hope this helped you guys out with finding a $1 million connection clothing brand manufacturer for your personal brand. If you guys have any questions, drop a comment down below and I'll be happy to answer it. If you guys want a mega manufacturer list with all of my $1 million manufacturers that I have personally gathered over the past 3 years, check the link down below and join my school where you will have access to my mega manufacturer list. These are my personal manufacturers, 24/7 support, and eventually a partnership with me where we are going to help scale your brand to 10K plus per month. Peace.